So basically what we'll be learning in this tutorial, how to get a domain name, and that's like the name of your website. Then we go into how to host your domain. This is like where all the information on your website will be stored, like a computer system that stores all the information on your website. Then we'll go into the actual installation of WordPress. Then we create a website, which is actually what we really want to do here. And then I'll give you some bonuses. 5, that will be, I'll teach you how to create a simple logo for a quick website. And lastly, I'll also show you how to add a payment processor, a payment gateway for those of you that want to collect money on your website. So for the domain name, I'm going to be making use of Hugohost. This is one of the best we have around here in Nigeria. I'm just taking a look at the interface here. With Hugohost, you can actually get a site for as low as 5,000 naira. So we're going to be doing the first and second steps right on Hugohost. That means we're going to get our domain name from Hugohost, and Hugohost is also going to be the company hosting our website. This is just for people, small businesses that want to really start something, that's why Hugohost is one of the few ones I know that can actually support your business and are actually not too expensive to work with. So now let's go ahead and pick a domain name. So from here on Hugohost, we need to do like a name search. For this tutorial purpose, I would just try something like let's say trial 55. So trial 55, let's see if this name is available. If it is not available, we have to choose another one. So we'll click on registration of domain. So this, we have the name is available. So I have to click that to show that I'm not a robot. I have to click this on this so that it shows I'm not a robot. Here is a family type of domain name you can actually go for. You have the .com, you have the .ng, the .online, the .africa, which is a new one, I think, the .site, and the .com.ng. And I know that the .com.ng is usually free. If with Hugohost, .com.ng is a free one. You can actually, they will host your website for you for free as long as you get that domain from them. And the family of domain they only give out for free is this that I call .com.ng. You can see some other ones below with the prices. In the next step, you are going to see how much the domain we would pick would cost, plus the hosting as well. So from here, I'm picking the .com for this tutorial purpose, and you can see it has been added to my cart already, indicating checkout. So what I need to do now is add my web hosting. From here, I click to go to the page where I would actually have to pick a hosting plan. When you get here now, you see there are different packages, different hosting plans with the price tags on them. You see from 400 to 600 to 850, 2000, 2500. These are rate per month. The differences between all these packages, you have this for the 2 gigabyte web space and 10 gigabyte bandwidth. The one with the 6 gigabyte web space and 30 gigabyte bandwidth. And this one, the third one with the 12 gigabyte workspace and 45 gigabyte bandwidth, and so on and so forth. They all come with free SSL. This SSL is very, very important for those of you that will be accepting payment on your website. So luckily, you're going to get a free SSL for whichever package you choose on Hugohost. For this tutorial purpose, I think I'll be choosing the 400 naira per month package so that we can really stay on the 5,000 naira limit. It is actually a good package anyway. I've chosen my domain name and I've picked a hosting plan. I'll also drop Hugohost affiliate link on the website when downloading this video. You can go through affiliate link if you want. It's not really compulsory. I'll drop that link on the website and probably somewhere on this video as well. Thank you. So here is my order summary. As you can see, my 2 GB Linux shared hosting, 4,000 naira. So this 4,000 naira is actually what we would have had if I had chosen the .com.ng as my domain name. But now that I've decided to use the .com, I would have some extra charges. So if you really want to go below the 5,000 naira limit, just pick the .com.ng so that Hugo Host will just give you the domain name for free while you pay for only the hosting. That would keep you within the 5,000 naira budget plan. So now we go to the next stage from there, and on this page it will prompt us to add some other things to our cart, but most of these things are stuff we can actually add when we get into WordPress proper. For instance, this one is asking for ID protection. That would be 1,400 naira per year, but I don't really think this is necessary. I wouldn't tick this, but if you want this, you can actually tick this. The ID protection just ensures that your personal details are not left open to the public. For instance, your phone number, your name, your address. If you don't want this open to the public, you can actually uncheck this, then continue to the next page. And this is a final summary. And by the way, this payment is for a year. This will run for a year. Your domain name and your hosting plan will run for a year. It is renewable after a year. And as you can see, I have over 5,000 naira, and that is because I decided to pick the .com plan. And this is because I might be using this domain name personally, and I would want it to be on a .com plan. So that's why. But ideally, if you had chosen the .com.ng plan, you would still fall within the 5,000 naira budget plan for this project. It is suggesting some other things we should add, but there are ways to add all this from WordPress itself. By the time we finish installing our WordPress, we'll have to put this in free of charge instead of having to pay for them here. With this, we just have to fill in our payment details at checkout point. So here I'll fill in my personal details. I'll have to blur them out for security reasons. So just fill in your own details, and after filling all the details, agree with your terms and condition, then continue to the next stage. That's complete your order. With that, you've made your payment. Now the next step, which is step 3, would be how to install your WordPress. After payment for the domain name and the hosting, you would get an email from Hugohost, which will contain your login details. That is your username and your password, and also the URL that will take you to what we call the cPanel. So with these details, you log into the cPanel, and this is where we would install your WordPress. Now we are right inside the cPanel. From the cPanel, you just scroll down to where you have the Subcirculars installer. Subcirculars is what Bluehost uses to install their app. So from here, you just look for WordPress. This is what we want to install. You click on WordPress. That takes you to where you would actually do your installation. Now to install your WordPress, just click on the install. This is the latest version as at the time I was making this video. So you click install. That takes you to this page. You see choose the version that's there by default. Then choose your protocol. Make this HTTPS. HTTPS will make your site secure. That's where your SSL certificate comes in. So For the choose domain, you have your domain already. You've put that in there. The directory, I wouldn't want to confuse us. Just take away this WP so that your website will just read www.yourdomain.com without the WP. So take that off. Then your site name, you put that there. Whatever name you choose for the site. Let me just use abstract. Then for site description, just a little description about what you do or something. This, let me just say this is just a trial site. Then enable multi-site WPN. You can read the instruction there, but I actually most times I just leave this blank. But you can tick it if you've read what you have there and you feel comfortable with it. Then now this is where you put in your admin username and your admin password. You can still change this later when you get to WordPress. So just put in anything you want to put there for now. Just make sure it's secure, and then this is your admin email. And then you have a place for language, that's English, of course. The limit login attempts, the number of times you want an attempt login on your site. Then classic editor. This is like reversing back to the old editor for WordPress, But most times I stick to the current version, whatever it is they have on the current version. Then WordPress Central, this manages multiple websites if you have multiple websites on your plan. But on this plan, it is just going to managing one site. So whatever you decide, you can tick them, you can leave them. I'm actually going to leave them unchecked. Then you have the advanced option. The advanced option, most times I just read through to know what you have there, but really I really don't touch this most of the time. But for the backup location, you can change that from the default. Then you have the automated backup. You do that, like a routine backup on your website. Definitely you wouldn't want to leave it on don't backup, but sometimes you can just for your own reason you can decide not to back up, for now. So I just leave it at don't backup. I do my backup myself on WordPress. I schedule backup on WordPress. Here you have some templates. You can decide to put one, install one. You can leave it blank. When you get to WordPress, you can install a template. Most times I like to start clean. Even when I install, I uninstall everything I meet on WordPress, then I start clean. I love it that way. So that's about all you need to check. Just check to see if you've filled in all you need to fill in. Then you click to install. Now that we're done installing WordPress, if you decide to go to www.trial55.com, this is what you get for now. We'll just have a website coming soon. Now with www.trial55.com/wp-admin, you can log into WordPress. We log into WordPress to create our website. You have your login details ready, admin and a password. Remember the one you just imputed during installation of WordPress. So when we get into WordPress, this is what you get. You go to view site. When you view your site, this is the pre-installed theme that came with WordPress. So this is how your website looks like at the moment. Now we are going to give it that cool look I was telling you about. So let's see how to get that done. First, to go into the dashboard, and first let's change password. You go to username, you click on edit, then you scroll down and you look for where you have generate password. You see this long password. We're going to take that off, change it to your own password. Just give it a password you'd remember. You then click on update profile. Once you've updated your profile, the next thing I like to do is to keep my website clean. You know, anything I have pre-installed on WordPress as we have it now, I'll have to take them off so that we'll start on a clean slate. That means I'm going to take off the pre-installed plugins and the pre-installed themes. These are the ones that already came installed with WordPress. I'm going to give it our own new look. So first we go to plugins, then you see all these plugins that came pre-installed. You click on them, click on deactivate, and click apply. Now we've deactivated those plugins. You go in again, you click on plugin, bulk action. Now you delete and you click apply. You click on apply. Now you click OK. That takes off all the plugins. Now we have so that we can have a clean slate. Now you can see we don't have any plugins on our WordPress website. Now that the plugins are gone, next thing I want to do is change what they call permalinks. I go through my settings, click on permalinks, then scroll down. You can see this place where you have custom structure. I don't want that. I'll pick this one with post name. Then I save changes. Go to appearance, themes. Next thing we're going to do is change our theme. So you go to appearance, theme. You can see you still have some pre-installed themes. Now let's add our own theme. The theme we're going to add to be able to do all we need to do is called Astra theme. So you just have to add this new theme called Astra theme. Just go to the bar where you have search theme and search for Astra, A-S-T-R-A. A-S-T-R-A. You have it. Activate it. Install, activate. Then view the site now. You see, this is how your site looks like now. But we still need to make it very, very pretty. This is not what we want, but this is just how the site looks like now. So now the next thing to do is to go install a new theme. Go back to the dashboard. Install a new plugin. Go back to the dashboard. Click on add new plugins. Then click search for Astra starter sites. Install now. Now installed, activate, click on activate. Now we have the Astra starter sites plugin installed. Two things we've done. We've installed the Astra theme and we've installed the Astra starter sites theme. Now next thing to do is make sure we delete everything about pages on this website. Let's keep it clean, like I said. To do this, go to pages, select all the pages, bulk action, move to trash, then apply. When you've done that, you've moved everything to trash. Go to trash now, select all you have in trash, bulk action, then delete permanently. Then you click apply. With this, you've deleted everything that has to do with pages. Now we're back to our clean slate. Go back to appearance, then select Astra sites. Astra sites, choose Elementor. This is the page builder we are going to be using. So you can see you have different templates, different, I can call it theme, different themes on Elementor. Now go to free themes. There are paid themes, actually premium themes, but we can make do with the free themes. I'll pick this particular one, Outdoor Adventure. It's a very, very good one. For this tutorial, this is what we'll be using. So what we need to do now is install these plugins that comes with this particular theme. You click on install plugins. This will install all these plugins on your website that you are about to create. Right now, we're actually importing everything that has to do with this template into our website. Wait for it to install the plugins. Once that is done, we go back to take a look at how the site looks like now. So this is what we are going to work on. We have to bring in what we want and take off what we don't want, compared to what we've checked the other time. Can you see how pretty it is? Now let's get started. You see, when I scroll down, you see what inbuilt, what it came in with inbuilt. You see all the home page, about page, services. Let's check out the about page. This is what we have on the about page. This is what we will build our own site on. Then you see the services. This is what we have in the services page. This is what we'll build on. Then we'll take a look at the contact page as well. This is what the contact page look like now. This is what we would build on. Now take action. That action button is something you have there as well. You know, this is a great website. Now we are going to create our own website out of this template that we have installed now. So do that by going to customize. You click on customize, come to layout, header, then site identity. Here we need to change our site identity. Select logo, change your logo width, add a site title, add a tagline if you want. Let's just put learn how to create a website. Then uncheck this. If you want this to get off, to hide this, just uncheck that. Then what else you need to do here? You can go back again. Then you go to typography. Then go into the primary header. Here you can change the size of your primary header, which is create a website. You can increase it or decrease it. You go back again. Then let's see color background. We go to our header, transparent header. Let's just play around with some things here. Select color. You can change it to any color you want. Change your header to any color you want. The background of your header, you change that from here as well. Let's clear it. Go back to the normal initial state. Just check here. Select color for your header. Just play around with things here. It's very easy. When you're done with that, you can hit publish so that you see the state of your site now. Go back. This is how your site looks like now. With the customization you've done already. So this is what you have on your site now. Now you click on edit with Elementor. Elementor is going to load. Now this is the Elementor editor. This is where you do bulk of the work. So from here you have different things you can do. You have all this to select from. You have the text, you have the video, you have heading. Just take a look at this interface. Very easy to understand. This is where we used to do the customization within the Elementor itself. The other area we just left is actually the editor, the customization editor that comes with WordPress. So from here, just look at the changes we can do from here. You can change this to whatever you want to change this to. You come here, you just type in what you want to type in. Just edit from here. Very easy. You go to styles. From here you change your color, your font style, and all those kind of things from your typography. You click on typography and take a look at what you have here. You can increase the size, change the size, increase or reduce the size from here. For this one, same thing. You just click on it. You come here, you change it to whatever you want it to be. Very easy to do. From here you can also play with the size of this line you have there. Change the look of the line, change the colors. Then the button as well, you click on it. You can also change the button. You put the link where you want to link the button to. You link it there. Let's say you're linking it to the about page. Then the text on the button, you can change that from here as well. So that is what all this is all about. Just go to the style. When you want to change color, background color. You can do that from the styles. Just play around with things here, make all the changes you want to make on your website. So let's continue to create a website. Let's start by adding images to this background. From here, you go to the image media library. Let's look for one of the abstract images that I already downloaded. So select File, go to my abstract folder. Let's make this one the first one. Open, then allow it to upload. Then you insert it to your website. Now this is how the background looks like. So let's change this to abstract. And also let's change this to something like get trial 55. Get trial 55. So from there we can play around with some of this. Okay, let's see the border. Let's give it some solid border, a solid border. You can give it double border. You can make it a dotted border. You may not really be able to see this here very well, so let's view it. Save and view it. Can you see the dotted border from here now? So we go back into editing this home page. I'll remove the border. I'll update, then see how it looks like now. So this is what our site looks like now, the home page. Now for this learn more, this button, I told you need to link it to a page. So let's learn how to do that. Let's say we are linking it and we put the link here. So we'll link it to, say, the about page. Click on about, you copy the link or the URL, copy it, go back to Elementor editor and paste it there. Now when you update and go back to the about page and you click on learn more, this should take you to the about page directly. So what else do we need to do here? Let's do some font editing. From here, you can change the colors, you can change the font style. Let's just change this text and say something like, we are just playing around. Okay, we're just fooling around with our first website, with our new website. We can change this as well to say, okay, let's give it our website name, that's trial 55. Then we update, go back to see the changes on our website. So that's the change on the website. This is how it is now on the website. So let's see what else we can do on the home page. Let's edit, right click on this image. You see that icon, right click on it. Then let's just delete this and delete this too, so that we would have just this image on the right hand side occupying the whole space. So I think I want it like this. Let's update, see the changes. So that's the new change you have now. So let's see what we'll do with this section. I'm going to be adding a video here. So let me pick a video widget from here. Then I go to YouTube to place my video on this video placeholder. You have a video there already, so let me quickly go to one of my videos on YouTube, on my tutorial channel on YouTube. This is where we teach some other stuff. So I'll pick one of my coding tutorials, CSS3. I'll just right click and copy the video URL, go back to my editor, and paste it here where I have the link. So now I have my CSS3 near the Yoruba tutorial on my website now, on the new website. You can play the video. I decided to take off the volume, the audio, so that we can, I'll be audible as I do this tutorial. So when you play it, you can now see that we have the video inserted into our website. So let's see what else we can do from here. Let's do some more editing. You go to layout and see, you can zoom this in, zoom it out, the content width. So, and for the text right here, let me just delete it to create space for the video. So we make it bigger, we update. Let's see how it looks like on our website now. Scroll down to the video part section. So you have the big portion, the whole section filled by the video. You can play it, it still plays. And that's that about the this video. Let's stop the video now, go back to our Elementor editor. You can actually do some reversal from here. Let's say you made a mistake or something, go back to the history. So I'm taking it back to the previous size, the video section. So I'm taking it back to the smaller size. Let's see what else we can do. You can just play around with all of this other stuff on the home page. Link this button to something, a page or something. Then with this, I think we can move on to another page. Let's update and go back to see how it looks like. So this is what we have so far on our home page. Now we can just move to the about page and edit the about page with Elementor as well. Now this is what we have on the about page for now. So go into your Elementor editor. From there, I want to leave this who we are as it is. So I think I'll just change the background image. From here, click on this, go to styles. Let's change our background image from the media library. Pick one of the images from the abstract folder. Okay, let's pick this one. You upload it, then insert the media into our website. So we have the new image background. Update. Let's see how it looks like on our website. This is what it looks like on our website. You can touch some other sections. You can change font color, change fonts, Now let's go to the services page. On the services page, I don't really want to do much with the background. Let's just do some editing from here. Let's say I add a button. I can decide to change the position of the button from here before I add my link. I link it to a page. So let me just move the button. Let me just move the button here, add it to this text, and let's do some editing from there. I can make it some alignment, move it to the center. I can increase the size, make it large, make it extra large. Go to styles. Let's see what we can do here. Styles. Let's change the text. Change it to this. Then Let's go to motion effect. Let's see if we can add some motion to this text. We can do popping. We can do feeding from the left. We can also do this feeding from the bottom. We can just do any form of animation. With this, you can make it fast, you can make it slow. You can choose a shake. I think I'll go with this one. I like this one. I'll go with this shake. We update. Let's see how it looks like on the site now. You see the shake effect. And now to this button, click here. Let's go back and link that to, say we link it to our next page, which is the project page. Just click on the page like we did, project page, and copy the link, the URL. Take it back to your Elementor editor and paste it right here, like so, and update. Let's view the changes. Now from our service page, you see this shake effect. Click here, it takes you back to the project page, like so. So for the contact page, I think I'll just try something else from here. Let's go into the Elementor editor, and instead of picking from the widget on the left hand side, I'll go to the bottom. Let's add a new template or a new widget. So from here I click to add a structure. I can add a single structure. From there I can decide to add a double structure. You know, you have the one on the right and one on the left. You can decide to add three layered structure with a very wide one and two other ones that are small. And I can go into my templates, the Elementor templates. They are pre-installed. You have blocks, you have pages. Let's go into the block. This is where I want to pick from. Let's say I pick my contact from here. You can also pick pages from here, you know, directly from here, like your home page, and you can store favorite templates into this section where you have my templates. So I'm picking my contact from here, my contact block. You have the paid ones, these are the pro blocks, but you have some other ones that are free. So I'm going to pick one from this free versions. So let's see, I pick this one. It has some contact details and a form. We'll preview it and see how it looks like. Yeah, I love the fact that it has this map then with this contact information. Now I insert it to my Elementor editor. You can see we have the contact that came with the template we are editing, and now I've added another one from the Elementor editor. Let's update and see how it looks like on our site. So this is how it looks like on our site with both contact blocks. Now I need to take this off, so I'll leave this. I'll use this particular one that I just added. So back to the Elementor page, I edit. Let's right click and delete this section. I click here to delete that as well. I also need to delete this block, the structure. I delete that. So now I have my new contact. Now to edit this, I click on my map. Here is a location. Let's change it to a location in Nigeria. Say Lagos, Nigeria. Let me say someplace in Ikeja. Let me do that, Ikeja. Then you can zoom in. You can zoom in and zoom out to get your actual position, actual location, or somewhere close. Let me see if we can locate anything Ikeja on the map from here. I'm zooming in and zooming out until I get a perfect spot. Okay, I think I'll choose this. This is Keja Allen. Now my location, you do some editing from here, like I done in the other pages. On the other pages, the contact, you can decide to change this phone number to something like 2349900XXX. You go to the let's update and see what we have there. This is what we have on the contact page now. You can see the updates. We have a map and the contact updated. By the way, this is where I got all my images from. This pixabay.com. You can get all free stock videos, images from here. So I just typed in abstract. I got my image from here. You can do same with video. I got some videos from here as well. Let's say I'm picking a video here, the free ones. You have some paid ones, or some that you have to pay for. So let me pick one of the free videos. Say I pick this one, just click on it. It takes you to the page where you would do your download. So you click on download. Click on download. Go back to your website. Now let's see what we can do next. Now I think we can go to step 5 where we add our logo. But first, let's see if we can change some things here from the WordPress editor itself. Let's change this creative website to say trial 55. Publish it. See how it looks like. So you see that's how it looks like. Come back to the editor, the WordPress editor. Now select a logo. This is the part where I teach you how to create a logo. But first, let me just select the logo I created. Let's select this white one. Yeah, let's go with this white one. We can make changes with time. Upload, select. Then we can crop our logo from here. Let me just crop it full size. Then I go into, I crop the image. Now let's see how it looks like. Now that's our logo. So let me just show you how I created this logo. I publish. Yeah, so this is step 5 where I will be showing you how to create a quick logo for your website. Just go to Google, type in how to create a simple logo for free. The first link that comes up, this is the one I have here, freelogodesign.org. It's a good one. You enter your company name. We use the trial 55, and then you look into the categories. You can pick any category. You have different ones: e-commerce, dating, education. I'll pick abstract for this particular logo. Abstract. Then I click on get started. Takes me to the platform where I would have to pick a template. Let me pick a simple one. I'll pick this trial 55. Click on it. Then add it. Now this is it. So you can do your editing. You can change your text style, change your font style, change color, add some other things. For instance, this, you can add more text, delete, just play around with it. You can undo to go back to the initial state. You can also redo if you need to. You can add shape to your logo. So let me just add this one, pick it, click add, reposition it, put it where I want it to be on my logo, change the color. You can pick any color you want. change the font style. Let's pick this one. You can add icon. You can go even online, search for whatever. Maybe you have this special icon you want on your logo. You can search there for it. Then you go to, you can also add logo. Perhaps you want to combine one or two logos. Now you preview to see how it will look like. Yeah, here is the preview page. You have low resolution free, and you have some high resolution, $39, $129. Let's download the free one. A free logo will be sent by email, no problem. So first name, you can put your name there, trial, first name, then email, you put a functional email because that is where you get your logo sent to. Then I click OK. This pops up. I just close it. Now you just have to go check your email for that logo. We have the logo sent already. You click on it, then your logo is ready for download. Now all you need to do is just download your logo. It takes you back to this page. You downloaded your logo. Now you go look for it in your download file. So that's my logo. I open it. This is my logo. You can see it's a black logo. I'll just quickly go and pick the white version of this logo. Now these are the white versions of this logo. I have a white version and I have a whiter version. So we can go back to website building. So this is the logo. Now let's go back to our WordPress editor and see what else we can do here. Okay, so trial 55 doesn't need to be on our website anymore. We can hide it. Let's just hide the title, trial 55, since we now have our logo in place, and it still carries trial 55. We can also control the logo width from here, more like a zoom in, zoom out thing. So you can see that the menu are also going with it. So just make it suit you and publish. We can go back, enable this. You can enable the logo to be on your desktop, on your mobile phone. You have different logo, transparent header. You can check that. You can select border color at the bottom for your logo. You can work on this one, just play around with it. So now let's just leave it the way it is. This is a desktop view. This is the iPad view. This is the mobile view. We'll still come up here to do some editing to keep things in place. As you can see, the abstract looks a little bit off there. So on your Elementor editor as well, you can check out those views. That's the tablet view on the Elementor editor. I think this is still okay. Then you have the mobile view on your Elementor editor. So this is where we are actually going to make the change. So just click on the mobile view, click on the abstract. Make sure you check the mobile view here as well. Then go to styles, go to typography. Here you can change the color. Make sure you check on the mobile view. Now you change the zoom in, zoom out to make it fit properly. You update. Then I think let's check to see if there's any other thing we need to adjust here. Okay, explore the world. We can still work on this one. Go back to style, typography, zoom in, zoom out, make it fit. Now update. Let's see if there's any other thing here. Okay, upcoming tour and destination looks good, but we can still work on it. Go to styles, typography, zoom in, see if it's okay. I'm finding it difficult to make a choice here for this one. I think, okay, let's make it look Let's just leave it the way it is here now. I update. You can see the color of the logo is because the background there is white. It's not visible enough, so we would have to change that. If you check here on the mobile view as well, you see same thing. So we just need to change that. Let's go back to our WordPress editor to do that. So from here, just go back. Let's go back, go to transparent header. Let's see here where we have a label on, we make it desktop and mobile, not just desktop alone, but publish. You see we have a white logo there now. And if you check the mobile as well, we have our white logo. On the iPad, we have our white logo, and on the desktop, we also have our white logo. So from here, we already we can go back. Let's go back again. Let's see our footer. We'll come back to that later. Let's just check our footer first. Footer widget. Let me show you what that is. This is it is disabled, as we can see from here, and now we can enable it to have this. You see those 4 rows coming out. You have your 4 rows there, and we can still, let's just disable it. I want it to be disabled for this project. Go back, go to footer bar. Let's see what that is. Okay. Here we can actually, this is what we actually have right now. Let's see if we can change it to this. You see, we split it into 2 segments, 2 columns. We can disable it if we want. Now let's change the fonts there. This copyright font, current year, trial 55. Let's put that there. Publish. See, we've made the change. What else? Let's do this custom text as well. Let me go from here. Put in my address, Ikeja, Lagos, Nigeria. Then I'll take off some of this address that came with the template. I can also add in a phone number here as well. 0234 00990 XXX. So that's my phone number. My email as well, I can just change that to let's say trial 55. Perfect. So let's publish. So let's see how it actually looks like on our home page on the website. Let's go down to the footer menu. You can see the widgets we've changed. Now let's come back here. We've checked almost everything here. Just work on on this one by one. Home page setting, WooCommerce. Okay, for the WooCommerce, this is where I show you how to add your payment processor. Let's go to plugins. Here I already added my WooCommerce plugin. As you can see, already added the WooCommerce plugin, and I've also added this Paystack WooCommerce payments gateway. For Nigeria, I prefer to use Paystack. It's a very good payment processor, and it works well with WooCommerce. You can also see that WooCommerce block. You add that as well. I've already added that. To do that yourself, you go to add new plugins. You come here, you search for Paystack, brings out the plugin. You can see this is already active on my website. So you can, if this is the one you want to do the payment form, you click on install. When that is done, it gets installed on your website. You can do same for WooCommerce. When you do that, go back to your dashboard. Now go to the WooCommerce section. Go down to the settings. This is where we'll do the word processor thing. You can see the different menu here, but the payments is where we're actually focusing on. You can see all the enabled payment method. Like I said, for Nigeria, Paystack is what works well around here. So to manage this Paystack, I click on manage. What I need to make this work on my website are some secret keys. I have live secret keys. For testing, you actually get to test secret keys to do a test payment. But first, you need to have an account with Paystack. I think I'll quickly do that as well. Let's go to Paystack, and when we are done, we come back to save our changes. So let's open our browser, type in paystack.com. From here, it takes me to the Paystack homepage. Create your own account, it's free. Add your details, business, app name, your work email, your password. I'll log in since I already have my own account. I'll log in with my own details. I'll blur this out for security reasons. I'll just blur them out actually. Put in my password and I log in. Now this is my own Paystack dashboard. I go to settings. From here I go into the API keys and webhooks. This is where I'll find my secret keys. I copy them from here. I come back to the Wordpress editor. Now paste my secret keys here. Now save. Go back to product. From on your dashboard, you add new product just to test our payment processor. Add the product name. Let's say sample product for now. Add a description, something about your product. Let me just say this is a sample product. You add a product category. You can add your product category in the dashboard. Just give it a name. Let me say I choose digital download. You can decide to choose accessory. This actually came with the imported template. You can create your own. So from here, let's see what else we can do. You can have virtual product. You can have downloadable product, depending on what you are selling. Let's set our price to 1,000 naira. If it is a downloadable product, you add the file name. Let's say how to build a website. Then you choose the file, the link. I can set an image, a product image. Let's just pick a random image from our media library. Okay, let's pick this one. That looks perfect. Now we see our product image is set from here. Let's check inventory. You can add your inventory details from here. Go to attributes, add in some attributes to your image if you want. I'll just leave this like this. I can also, to get more option, I would uncheck virtual so that I can have my shipping details included. When that is done, you can publish or you can preview first before you publish. So let's just preview. So this is a sample product. We can add it to cart from here. This is our cart. We can view our cart from there. And there we make our payment. This is my own payment page that I'm using as an example. I blurred out some of the details. So here we can pay with card. Add in your card details. You can pay with banks. Just select from the associated banks, partner banks with Paystack. You can do the normal GTB 737. Then you can pay with your QR barcode. Then you confirm payment when you are done. So that's how you have to add your payment processor. Let's go back to our website. Yeah, what if we decide to add our own page to our menu? Let's create a new page. Click on page from the new. Create. Let's add a name. Let's say new page. Go to edit with Elementor to do that. So let's just put in some widgets and make the page look nice. So I'll put in a structure. Let's put that and say I add one of these widgets. Let's say I add a text editor and put something like let's say this is just a new page for the purpose of this tutorial. Now I can make it bold, I can italicize it, and I can also underline it. So let's put in some styles, alignments, move it to the middle. I go into advanced setting, give it some margins, let's say 10, give it some padding as well, let's say 10. Scroll down a bit. Motion, let's just say we add this motion. For background, we've done a lot of background editing today, so I expect us to be able to do this one. For border, we can say, let's just add, we have none now, let's just pick solid and say we add some width. Let's make it say like 10 as well. Okay, perfect. You can add some custom positioning if you want. I'll leave it on default for now. Or you can do full width, you can do inline. Okay, let's go with inline, it looks nice. You can do the responsive custom CSS if you know a little bit of coding. So this is how we have it now. Let's see what else we can add to this. I add another structure block. And for now, let's see. Let's take, okay, let's add some social icons. For Facebook, for instance, if you want to link your website to your Facebook page, you can do that. Click here, get a link. Let me get my Facebook link quickly. Let's go to a Facebook page. I get the link copied, I paste it here. Twitter, same thing. If you have a Twitter account. For Google Plus, same thing. Let me remove the Google Plus and just have on Facebook and Twitter. Let me add another block this time. Let me add okay, let me just add like a counter. So 1 to 100, I can edit this as well. Whole numbers it says. So let me make this 150, so it counts from 0 to 150. Let's add another section. Now let me do a double structure. I have one on the right hand side, another one on the left hand side. Let me add an image gallery. I'll add some images, go to my media library, select some random images from my media library. When I select the images, I create a new gallery. I can reverse the order from here. I can decide to swap them, like moving them around like this. When I'm done with that, I insert my gallery. Now I have my gallery. What do we do with this? You can click to see how it will look like on your website. This is lovely. So we, on the right hand side, let's add an image icon. Choose an image from our media library. Let me pick this one, insert the media. There we have it. We can edit this if we want. Very easy to do. Let's add one more thing, say a video. This time around I'll just leave the default video to play. So on the video placeholder, you know what to do. Just get your own link from YouTube, slam it where you have a link and have your video. Publish it. Let's see how it looks like on our new page. You can do that from here. Click. So this is our new page. These are the features we've added. Let's scroll down. This is how it looks like. So to add this page to the menu bar, you know, we don't have it here yet. We go to trial 55, click on menu. From here you can, from here you can see the new menu we just added. Now let's select that menu that will be menu, select, click on select. There we have it. You can see the other menus are there already, so let's just click on the new page and add to menu. But let's just leave it here, and let me change the name format to small letters so it will look like what we already have on the menu. So that will be new page, new page. Save menu. Now I'll go back and see how it looks like. Manage width. Let's just go to the live preview, see how it will look like. So on the WordPress editor itself, we need to come here. We go to this customizer, then we click on this primary menu, current header primary. Click on that to add it to our menu. Now we have our new page on the menu. So we publish. Once you publish it, that's your new page. Let's see how it looks like. Let's just refresh the page. So we have it. That's our new page. Scroll down to see how it looks like. So that's the new page, and we've added it to our menu. Click let's test our Facebook link. You can see it takes me directly to the Avalot Facebook page. Now one more thing we need to do. Our logo is off here and it kind of looks weird. So let's go into our Elementor editor and see what we can do about that. Actually, let's go to our WordPress editor. From here, we change the logo. Let's pick the black logo. Select a black logo and do some cropping. Crop the image and, come back here. As you see, we now have our logo fixed. Publish. See how it looks like on our page. So the logo is okay now. Let's go back to our site, Trial 55. Let's view the site as well. Now you can see the new page, the logo, everything is fixed. Now with all we've done, I believe you should be able to add a post to your website as well. Let me just quickly go through it from here. You go to new post, you add your title as usual. Let's just say new post. You can actually go on the WordPress editor, but let's go with the Elementor editor. Here you add whatever you want to add. Just play around with this. Let me say I'm adding a block here. Let's just add a block structure. Let's add this one. And let me see, I want to add a text editor and just do some editing. Let's say this is my first post, and publish when you're done. For posts like this, you can easily add this to, say, your blog, and I believe you already know how to do that. But you just create a new page, just like we did, or a new post, as it were, then add it to your menu, like we did while we added the new page. Yeah. So that's it. That's it. I can see we are done with the tutorial. I believe by now you will be able to create your own website by yourself. Any kind of website. Just get the Astra theme installed with the templates that comes with it, and the Elementor page builder. Just select a template that suits your brand. It could be e-commerce, it could be architecture, it could be NGO, it could be anything. Just edit your website to suit your brand. So So thank you for your time, and thank you for watching the tutorial from the beginning till the end. So bye for now.